because it's gonna be a nice, relaxing adventuring day, actually. So,
What?
no,
Lying.
maybe. I don't
Lying.
know. I think it's gonna be pretty. It's gonna be pretty nice and relaxing. Lots of good role play amongst you guys. So,
Yeah, panic
so
for
you
me.
all took a moment to rest and mourn the loss of your friend Ezreal before descending down the stairs into the dungeon. You ran into an Aasimar cleric named Samuel, who was a part of the Ulmist Inquisition, the same Inquisition that Sarusanda, the one who helped you enter the Death House, was from. He joined your party as you explored the dungeon, coming face to face with the dreaded priest of Osippus. You were able to quickly fell both contingents in the dungeon, two of whom stood out by their green emerald necklaces with cross swords engraved in them, near identical trinkets of the necklace you saw Sarusanda holding gently. You eventually made your way to the ritual chamber, in which you found a bunch of commoner captives and the cultists performing a vile sacrificial ritual using the corpse of Brigitta, the maid you were tasked with rescuing and led by Gustav and Elizabeth Durst, the parents of Rose and Thorn. From Brigitta's blood rose a humanoid demon, of which you fought and defeated despite its ability to seemingly come back from death after being killed. His revival only being cut short by the removal of the spike embedded in Brigitta's chest, where her heart used to be. This spike Samuel claimed as the fourth piece of the Rod of Seven Parts. Rahara, Cade, and Layla managed to free the prisoners, and you all began to head towards the surface with these prisoners, Brigitta's corpse, and others in tow. As you begin to depart, as clearly as if it were happening right next to you, house's front door creaked open and slowly closed, latching with a crisp click. Someone has entered the Death House, perhaps its true owner and lord. So that's where we're going to open up at. You guys are all piled inside, outside that ritual chamber with a whole bunch of commoners. They look deathly terrified, very confused, with a couple of corpses. What do you guys do?
Aren't we to like 2 people down?
Yeah, no, we're going to keep going.
Ah,
Yeah, they're just.
Yeah, they're just going to be late.
They'll just be.
Yeah, so
Apparently,
you,
my. Okay. Well, if y'all don't mind piling the dead ones on my back, please, and then we can lead these guys up and out. That would be a lovely start.
Yes, all right, everybody, form a single file line here. Let's listen to instructions. You see one of the commoners kind of direct the others as everybody kind of piles the bodies of the Durst family and Brigitta onto your back, Layla. Who's leading the charge?
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
You going up the stairs first?
I'd rather not.
I'll take
Have
point if I have to.
Okay.
Yeah, if that's okay, and I would rather lead up the back with the bodies.
Yeah. Rahara, you're gonna come up at 30. I'm just gonna ask your guys' help in trying to move all of these tokens. You guys now have jobs.
Boop.
And Rahara, as you get to the top of the stairs there, you hear a familiar voice. It's the voice of Sarusanda. It seems to be carrying from Area 31, the same area where you saw that statue of a tall individual with a widow's peak, right? And where you previously killed a bunch of those priests.
Right.
Otherwise, you see some other obvious ways to get out of here. What do you choose to do?
What do you think we should do?
I mean, we just need to go back up the way we came. So that was from up the hallway and up that little spiral staircase.
Should definitely go see
Wasn't
the
there a
kiddos.
ladder that also went up and out?
You mean the staircase?
No, not the staircase. A ladder.
One ladder.
Yeah, so a couple of
32.
a couple of areas that you guys know how to
Okay.
get out of here. It's gonna be where 32 is. You see like that you found that secret door right here. You also know of the spiral staircase at 22, which you guys already came down. You hear Sawasanda's voice coming from that way, but of course there's other exits. Rahara, you have the lead.
I'm gonna vote 32 for all the captives because it
Yeah, I'm
should be a
probably.
self.
Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna go towards 32.
Okay, heading towards 32. Sweet. So as you continue down the narrow corridor there, the commoners are all single filed, holding on to each other as it's pretty dark in here. Some of them managing to find some dimly lit torches there. You once again enter like this Dark Lord shrine. And what you see is Sarasanda standing in the middle of the room. Her shoulders are slumped beneath her grimy looking armor, and dark circles kind of underline her weary eyes that still kind of shine with blue energy. She doesn't turn to face you and instead holds a finger up in the air indicating silence while she begins to kneel in front of one of the priests of Osiris. She seems to be inspecting the body. She turns to you all as she continues to look at the body. Says,
It seems you all have succeeded in your endeavor. Are you all okay?
Well, I'm alive.
Yeah, we're alive and kicking. Begrudgingly so. Our bodies are. I need a nap.
I'm
Were
big
you-
struggling.
Were you able to find the artifact, whichever artifact they were using to conduct that ritual? Were you able to stop them? Fully.
I mean, they summoned some big rhino-looking dude, but we killed it.
I think we know that.
Also,
Was that in the road?
yes, we do
Okay.
indeed have that artifact.
Yes. Yes.
Excellent. At least you guys managed to complete what you've set off to do.
As she-
What
and
about
as she's-
you?
as you say, what about you? She begins to finger that same emerald necklace that has crossed swords, kind of fingering it throughout on her palm before she kneels down and touches the chest of the cultist in front of her. As she says,
Shortly after I joined the Ulmist Inquisition, my father, Gallius, ended up joining the priest of Osiris. I knew that they would be coming here. I witnessed him commit a terrible act in the cult's name, and I didn't have the courage to arrest my father. When Gallius was fully inducted into the priest of Osiris, I heard that he would be among the cultists here, coming to Death House. I wanted to find him. I wanted to stop him.
Oh no.
But it seems perhaps you guys perhaps got to them first, eh?
see kind of like a little bit of a not necessarily sure to make out if it's like welling kind of coming up in her eyes or kind of going through perhaps a little bit of grief, but you can definitely sense sadness emanating from her.
We tried
Just
our
'cause-
best.
Hmm.
They were all aggressive. I don't think there was too much we could have done to snap them out of it.
Yes, the priest of Osiris were definitely fanatics. My little brother was also among them, but I have yet to find his body.
Well,
Each of them still adorned, or at least perhaps they threw it away, but our family crest here.
And she says that she holds out that green emblem.
Oh, I'm gonna pull the one out that I took off of the one body then.
I can't do any type of roleplay.
No, you can, Cade.
Sure you
I've
can.
been trying.
No, send it.
Can't hear you.
Y'all have to turn me up.
No,
I'm
I
sorry
don't-
that my mic is so shit.
we shouldn't have to turn you
no,
up.
wait, hold on. Have you actually been speaking? Because I legitimately have not
Yes.
been hearing you.
Yes.
Oh, weird.
I can hear you right
Yeah, I can
now,
hear
but
you
if
now.
you've been
That's because I'm
It-
practically screaming.
okay, so your mic isn't picking you up. Then you need to drop your.
Oh.
Well, as
Your
soon as I'm
thingy.
about to do it, fucking other people partake. I'm just
Oh, okay.
pointing
My
that out.
apologies.
I
If you
gotcha.
could drop your input sensitivity, though, we might
Yeah.
be able to avoid that. Can
Well,
you
you
try that,
also-
please?
Yeah, go
I
ahead and
apologize
mess
for
around
getting
with.
so aggressive with that.
No, you're
Oh.
fine because
Oh, my
No,
shit's on.
that's completely reasonable.
We
It's
How
about
completely
this?
reasonable.
we legitimately just did not hear you, so your mic was not picking you up at all.
Okay,
Yeah,
is
you
this
shouldn't
better
have
or
to
is this too
yell.
loud?
No.
No, it's not loud that we're wanting. We want it to be able to pick up as soon as you start speaking.
Well, I'm aware of that, but at the same time, I also have a dehumidifier and AC actively going.
No,
Can't
I
hear
don't-
any of that. You're good.
No, we can't hear it pick up on the mic, and if we do, we'll let you know. Then you just like do micro adjustments on the sensitivity until it goes away.
Okay,
It's fine.
but
But,
it's better now. Yes.
Yeah, we can
It
hear you
seems like-
perfectly fine.
Faster.
As long
Okay.
as
He's good with what you were trying to do.
yeah. What stuff did you
Okay.
say that we
Apologies.
didn't hear?
Well, I was going to say, as the crest is shown, I put my arm on Sarushanda's shoulder, and I look at them. Just because of the fact of they did bad things does not mean that they are not your family. The grief is not going to pass just because of the fact of they did bad things. There will be time to grieve later. Right now, we have other things to worry about. And as the other crest specifically is shown, as Layla pulls up, I point over to it, saying, yeah, we already found your brother as well. And I apologize. There was not much that we could have done.
Would you like me to carry his body up?
I can take comfort in those words, but their bodies have been desecrated by these soul-bound tattoos. Perhaps they should rot in this place. Perhaps their souls perhaps can be somehow salvaged. But
Okay.
But no, these emblems that you were able to collect upon their death, I will be very grateful for those to be returned. Thank you.
No problem.
I hand it over.
Thank you. And it seems you managed to rescue quite a few of the villagers. That's outstanding. Are any
there
of
was
them, are any of them gravely injured?
No, I don't think any of them are injured. Do you guys remember any of them being hurt massively?
Nope.
Roll call. Anybody hurt?
You hear voice after voice. No, I'm good. No, I'm good. No, I'm good. No, I'm okay. It's like I think I've got a hemorrhoid. Oh, one of them. One of them
You can't
says
help you
there.
with that one right now, bud. You need a donut to sit on when we get the fuck out of here.
Agreed.
Okay. Who
Well-
would like to go up the ladder and confirm where that leads?
Fuck it, we will.
I can go up first if you don't mind. I can pop my head in there, unless you would like to go and do it, Cade.
I would love to do it, because fuck it, we ball type mindset.
Gotcha. And so as you poke your head up there, you actually come out of 10, all the way right here.
10?
No, I'm sorry. 3.
Okay.
Oh,
Sorry.
nice. In that room.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. That's right by the front door. So
Correct.
that'll get everybody out quickly, which is ideal.
Point out that
Shit.
there was a click earlier. And there was a door closing. I don't know
Yeah.
if that's from the front.
Yeah.
Slightly
What-
afraid.
Well, what do you mean? I didn't hear anything of the sort. You all
Oh.
heard something all at the same time, you say?
Yeah. There was a very ominous door creaking and door clicking like it was closed. And all of us heard that.
If that's the case, perhaps Lord Strahd has returned.
Well, fuck.
And
Can
there's
you
like,
help us fight him if we have to fight him? I'd like to avoid the fight.
there's a trembling in her voice a little bit as she said as she speaks Strahd's name. She says,
The Olmus Inquisition and Strahd, the Lord of the Domain of Dread, they have an uneasy truce, or armistice, at the moment.
Mm.
I'm not sure, but perhaps Strahd won't be initially aggressive towards us. Perhaps you'll be able to explain your dire circumstances and how the multiverse itself is at stake. Perhaps this will be enough to perhaps spare us from this trespass.
Yeah, I'm kind of hoping so.
That would be very nice.
Yeah, and the room that you come out to is like a little bit of a trophy room. So there's like boar heads, lion heads, deer heads kind of lining some of the walls. A nice table. There's only one door that you see that leads out to the main lobby where that masquerade ball was.
Okay. Mm.
And you don't hear anything on the opposite side. It is deathly silent.
Well,
And one by one, the villagers, the commoners start kind of coming up the ladder when it starts filling up the room. It's getting super tight in here.
I'm gonna poke my head out and see
Yeah.
if there's anything immediately in the area, and if it is clear and safe, I'm gonna start ushering those out the doors.
Layla,
Yeah.
as you open the door, it is a pitch black space directly in front of you, completely different from your expectations. There's nothing there.
Oh,
Then there's
no. What about the window that we broke trying to come in?
You take a look behind you as you see your hair begin to kind of whistle or bristle as if there's a vacuum kind of being created. You rush over to the windows. Hara takes a look around. The commoners all press their faces against there, and it's completely pitch black, as if the moon itself has disappeared. You watch as Sarusanda turns to you all, as she says,
I don't know what's going on, but grab a hand! Stay, whatever you do. Whatever comes out, or wherever we go, stick together.
Don't let go of each other's hands, whatever you do.
Where's the hole?
Cade, you get sucked into a black space, followed by a couple. You hear screams coming from the couple of the other commoners. Rahara, you tried to claw your way before getting sucked into this vacuumous space. Layla, you are perhaps the last there to try to hang on before you get sucked into this vacuumous space, and it's completely pitch black. You can't even feel each other. You can't even hear each other. You can't even smell each other until slowly your vision comes back. You're sitting. You're sitting on something hard.
A chair?
Then your vision instantly snaps back. You sit at the end or on the sides of an impossibly long dining table in the hall of a stone keep. You see gilded plates, cutlery, and goblets of blood red wine are set for each of you. At the other end of the table stands a tall, pale man. He wears a regal red garb, and his raven hair comes to a prominent widow's peak. He smiles menacingly at you as he raises his goblet in a toast.
Welcome, my guests. May you find the eternal hospitality of Strahd von Zarovich to your liking. Should at any point you wish to leave, simply find me and ask.
As he says that, he downs his wine, licks his lips, and sits back down, kind of leaning backward, and puts his booted feet up on the table as he looks at all of you and remains still.
Can I do a
check?
medicine check on his wine to see if it's blood?
Go ahead. Go ahead and make a medicine or survival check for me, Samuel.
10.
Now,
Can I do investigation?
10. You take a whiff of the wine, kind of like how like professional like wine sniffers or tasters kind of do, and it definitely has a rusty metallic smell to it.
Samuel's gonna kind of like. He's gonna look at the goblet and just kind of set it back down and go, "Sorry, I don't partake in the blood drinking."
You all watch as what appears behind Strahd against the wall looks to be like a countdown of an hourglass. Go ahead and roll perception checks for me. If you guys can figure out how much time this hourglass
Oh,
can
that's
probably
the natural 20.
estimate.
Yeah, 15. Can I investigate the
15,
wine?
16, 17.
Whether or not it's poisoned or some shit? Or
Wait, I actually need the BRB because I need
Okay.
to quickly grab food from outside.
Okay, I got you. Okay, cool. Good perception checks. So, listen up, guys. So,
Okay.
as you're all looking at the hourglass first, you realize that it is a 5-minute timer. And as you all look at your goblets, Samuel looking at his, noticing that it is indeed blood, the first tinkle of sand begins.
Shit.
Well, damn.
Okay, quick look around the room. Are any of those commoners in here with us?
None.
May I ask where the commoners have gotten sucked up into?
Strahd looks at you and says nothing. A small smile curls across his face.
If said commoners are here, can I just request that they leave? Really quick? You did say to find you if we're ready to leave. I would like for them to at least leave if they're here.
He says nothing. Just a cold stare. And his smile grows even bigger.
Can I investigate the wine?
Yep,
It's
go
not
ahead.
wine.
See if it's poisoned or some shit?
Yep, go ahead and roll an investigation check for me.
Blood.
It do be blood.
Was it
Nice.
29? You
Yep.
do not detect any poisons with it, or any magical like status effects. It is 100%
Alright, cool, I chug it.
blood. Okay. Gotcha.
I use the back, but I have nibbies.
I gotcha. So you all watch as Cade begins to chug his wine. The Strahd turns to you, Cade. Devilish smile crosses his face as your vision turns completely red. Right,
Okay.
all you see is red. But
Okay.
you can still hear the rest of your compatriots. But
Find
otherwise,
you.
the rest of you see Cade just sitting there, almost in a motionless state.
No, I don't know if it's poison or anything of that sort.
Tick,
So
tick.
Okay. I
3
guess we're
minutes on
doing
the
this.
timer.
Well, my first time drinking Samuel's and like a sip.
Yeah, I guess so. I'm just gonna hold my glass up as like cheers type
Hang on.
of
Hang on, what are
motion
we
towards
trying-
him and throw it back.
What are we trying to figure out?
You have a
drink-
goblet. You have a goblet of blood sitting in front of you, and an endlessly long table here. You watched as Cade was the first to drink, then followed by Layla. Layla, your vision blocks over to complete red. You can still hear your compatriots, but you can't see a thing. Strahd gives a very soft single applaud as he turns to the rest of you. There's an hourglass behind him that was made out to be 5 minutes long. There's now 2 minutes worth of sand left.
Samuel stated, as he stated, is like, it's not my first time drinking blood, and he's gonna take a toast and knock it back.
You knock yours back, vision turns red.
I'm
Grim
missing
drinks
something
his.
here. Why are we doing this?
Because we're being timed.
also,
Clearly, we have to agree to something. He's not talking
Clearly.
otherwise.
yes.
Strahd looks at you, Rahara. devilish smile crosses his face, not saying anything.
You know what? Just for the sake, because I'm a little bit clueless here, because I kind of had to step away. I'm just gonna go with the group.
It's okay. I'll pause the timer. So that's essentially it. So Strahd made his introduction. He drank his glass of blood, sat back down, and just kind of been just staring at the rest of the party members. A 5-minute timer, a 5-minute sand hourglass. That's what it's fucking called. Appeared behind him. And sand started trickling down. Cade was the first to drink. His vision went red, along with everybody else. That's pretty much it.
Yes.
There's a minute 30 left in this hourglass.
Yeah, okay. I just what I said before. I'll do with the group.
Yeah.
Okay, sweet. So
Rahara takes it too.
You are the last to drink, Rahara, and as your vision turns red, slowly each of you begin to see the image of what appears to be tombstones.
Oh God, where are we going?
I'm assuming Strahds following.
Right. As of the voice, as like a melancholy laughter. Melancholy laughter kind of suffuses the area.
Oh my gosh.
As you see endless headstones that dot this barren landscape, as far as you can see, there's just rows and rows and rows and rows and rows and rows and rows of headstones. It seems like this graveyard stretches towards infinity.
Mm-hmm.
Any names that we recognize on these headstones?
You go over and examine a couple. You read through about 10 or 15, and then you catch a glimpse of a name you do recognize. Garrett.
Wait. I don't like that this one has Darred's name on it. I want to check for more.
Go and roll an investigation check. What would everybody else like to do? There's
I'm
just
assisting with that.
grave upon grave. Okay, gotcha. If you would like to investigate the headstones, go ahead and give me an investigation check.
I would like to see if any of the graves have been recently disturbed.
Okay, yeah, I'll take that with an investigation as well. Good investigation rolls on everybody there. And so as you guys either stick together or fan out, you comb the names of these graves, many of which are unfamiliar to you until you see your own names. Samuel, as you're investigating to see if any of the dirt has been disturbed, it is completely flat, with some of them even having flowers. They have not been disturbed for quite some time, if at all. But each of you are able to find your own headstone with your name.
That's creepy.
I just start chuckling to myself.
Samuel drops to a knee to look at his in intense detail to figure out if there's a cause of death somewhere in the claws.
As you drop to your knees to examine your own headstone here, you look up to see a pale moon. And as you continue to look at that moon, it's slowly turning dark, starting from the 12 o'clock position and going clockwise as a shadow begins to feel. This is perhaps another timer.
We have a timer with the moon, and if it goes into a new moon, we've run out of time.
Okay, bet. I'm gonna dig up my grave.
Gotcha. Sweet. So you, Layla, begin digging up your own grave, and you come upon a closed casket fit for a centaur.
It's big as fuck.
And as I imagine, you prop it open.
Cautiously, yes.
You cautiously open it, and there is the image of, or rather, there is Strahd. Eyes closed, arms crossed as if in a deep slumber.
What the fuck?
I'm gonna break my own headstone.
You break your headstone and nothing happens.
I'm gonna dig up
You
my
do
grave.
hear a little bit of a chuckle, kind of coming from within your own head, Samuel. Cade, you begin digging up yours, and within yours is an image of Strahd. It seems almost impossible for him to be in two places at once. But there he is.
I'm gonna figure out if this one's the real one or a duplicate of some shit.
Rahara, what do you do?
I mean,
I guess I dig up my own grave.
You dig up your own grave, and once you open up that casket, Strahd's there as well. The moon
What the
is
fuck
starting
is
to
going on?
wane.
I guess I will dig up mine.
You dig
I'll
up
help Drem do his.
You dig up
Really
yours,
fast.
Drim digs up his, and there is Strahd in each of them, all arms crossed, eyes closed.
I mean, I have one level 3 spell slot that we can really find the real one.
I would say probably save that one. Fuck.
The moon's half dark.
I'm a bonk mine on the head.
As
wouldn't
you whip your mace at Strahd, it completely goes through him as if he was an illusion, or as if he is an illusion.
I'm
gonna
crying
wiggle
out.
my hand
It's not
through
this
my
one.
body.
Wispy smoke forms around your hand as it disturbs the image of Strahd. As you remove your hand, Layla, it recoalesces.
I'm gonna grab a pebble. I'm gonna drop it.
You drop
On
it,
the
and the
thing.
pebble goes straight through Strahd and hits the bottom of the coffin.
Cool.
Do the same thing to freaking
Drips.
Drems too.
Yep, same thing
Fucking
happens. You see
It's in there.
Strahd peacefully asleep within his coffin.
Do any of them have his? Do any of these graves have his name on it?
None.
Is there one that doesn't have a grave, like a fucking headstone
Headstone?
whatsoever?
Every grave does have a headstone from which you're from this endless graveyard.
Hmm.
I hate this damn shit. Makes my heart
The
pain.
moon
Is there one
continues to turn
instead?
dark. You begin to hear bats. Cade, go
I
on.
am so goddamn confused.
Oh my.
To
Is there one with?
kind of help in my hand, I'm gonna cast light as a cantrip
You cast light, and as you cast
just to
light,
help
it
everybody.
illuminates one of the caskets, and the
Ooh.
image of Strahd disappears, leaving it
Oh.
empty.
I'm going to slowly walk to each one of the caskets
And
with
they all
my hand.
disappear. The moon is almost completely waned. But as you walk through with the light spell, the image of Strahd vanishes, leaving an empty casket. Each fit perfectly for each of you.
Fuck it. Samuel's gonna
Yeah,
lay
get in
the
it.
casket.
Okay,
Yep.
Layla, you get into your coffin. Samuel, you get into yours.
Yes, I'm going to lay into it. I'm gonna lay into it like he was laying into it.
After you watch Drim get into his, Cade gets his, Layla gets in his. Rahara.
Fuck it. I jump in, but just to make it all comfy, you see me do the whole circling in place a couple times.
You circle it in
Get
place a couple
Usual
of times
thing.
just in time to see as the entire area that was once completely filled with moonlight goes completely dark. You all, as it goes completely dark, moonlight vanishing, you are thrown back into a sleeping position. Your arms cross your chest as if you yourselves were Strahd before the coffins close. It's claustrophobic.
Except for Kate.
I don't like this.
Thank God I'm not claustrophobic.
And it feels like you guys are in there for perhaps hours. You begin to... Your breath sometimes begins to catch for those of you that do need to breathe.
I'm just sleeping there in sentry mode.
You're just in dream mode.
Just
And
sentry
then
mode.
within
Just
moments, you find yourselves sitting in pews in a chapel. 6 ghostly figures stand behind the altar. At the chapel's
back
far
to church.
end, excuse me, a pale man, Strahd, plays a harpsichord slowly, plunking out haunting elegy. The ghostly figures seem to be listening to the song with ramped attention and pure silence, many of them mouthing the words to a song silently. Kate, in front of you, technically that's like a little pile of stones, but that's a piano that's empty. But you are listening to Strahd play a nice rhythm.
I'll investigate the rhythm.
Go
We'll see
ahead
if
and
I
roll
know it from anywhere.
a religion or a history check for me, Cade.
I'm gonna do. Fuck, what's my history at? Where is my history? You said history or what?
Yeah, history or religion. As you turn to look at the instrument Strahd's playing there in the corner, he still is unspeaking as he's strumming along a 16. You recognize this tune and this melody. It is the Song of the Dead.
I'm gonna start playing it with him.
What would everybody else
piano.
like to do as you see Cade stand up? And as Cade stands up, you see on the altar a candle appear. It lights a purple flame as it slowly begins to burn.
Samuel would like to try to figure out which church this song is from.
Go ahead and roll a religion check for me. The specters are still silent, mouthing words. A head snap to you, Cade, as you approach the piano. Samuel, there are no specific emblems here. Perhaps this is a church dedicated strictly to Strahd himself.
No, I was asking what song, like the song, what church it may be from.
No church in particular.
Okay.
It's just a
I'm going
song
to start
about being
mouthing the
undead.
words with them.
Okay. Not speaking.
Not
Just
speaking,
mouthing?
but just mouthing. Yeah,
Watch
mouthing
it. Go ahead and give me a
silently with them.
performance check. Cade, go ahead and give me a
Oh.
performance check.
Fuck me. Okay, hold on. Actually,
Eesh, I'm gonna cast guidance on that one. Add a D4 to it.
I need that here a sec.
What does everybody else do?
Yikes!
And
Is-
that's
I'm gonna
a
make
10.
that turn into a fucking 10 with fucking the other thing.
I
The
got a slide 10
magical
with that, yeah,
ballads.
6 plus 4.
Okay, Layla, Rahara. You,
So that's a 10.
I don't know.
Layla, Rahara, you see those specters still staying silent, almost like as if they were angels themselves. Seem to still be mouthing towards the music. That is until a loud cling comes from piano that Kate attempted to play, followed by the very utterance of an incantation, a spell being cast by Samuel. There's a loud from
Okay.
the back.
I made mine turn into a 10.
Doesn't matter.
Strahd has stopped playing.
Yeah, my bad.
Uh,
I think we may have offended him.
I hate puzzles. Fuck.
I am a large cat with muscles and heavy arms. Do you think I'm good at this kind of thing?
Nah, me neither.
Ugh.
Strahd positions his instrument against the side wall. approaches down the aisle as if himself being like a corpse bride. He seems to be ignoring you entirely as he comes upon the specters. You guys watch in silence, or do you do anything? As you see as the candles burnt halfway down.
I'm gonna watch. I'm gonna investigate what he's doing just by watching. Because I'm curious.
He slowly begins to pick up the candle. He begins to slowly make his way towards assuming to be an exit. You can tell by his walk, you can tell by his determination.
I'm gonna do what he's doing.
Yeah, I was about to say, follow the leader.
So you follow him. He seemingly whispers through a solid wall. And then you, Samuel, you, Kate, kind of come to a dead stop.
What?
And as Strahd leaves, the specters' faces enlarge to be ghostly and ghastly as they streak out, circling the chamber, washing through your bodies, right before each disappearing. A cold chill runs through your body as everybody takes
Oh, fuck me.
just 6 points of just straight damage, and your hit point maximum is reduced by 6. Remember, use the down
What?
arrows. Use the down arrows on the hit point maximum. Do not edit your numbers unless you're Tom, which I don't think Tom's here yet. No, Tom is here.
Tom's been here.
I just sent him a quick brief
Would you
overview
take
of
note?
everything that's
Just-
happened so far.
Oh, okay, I gotcha.
So he's caught up too.
Okay.
And unfortunately, I'm still locked out of maps.
What? Nope. Here, let me do this. Let me. Oh shit. Hold on. No.
Okay, there we.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
damn.
it. No. You're good. You're good because we did the thing where I had to just change scenes, and now you should be good to go, right?
Yeah, I don't know why that's a thing.
I don't know. It's weird.
Well, there's our fucking timer.
Okay.
Alright, so hang on. 6 points of damage.
Mhm.
And
You
then
have 6
what?
points of damage, and your hit point maximum is also reduced by 6. Just remember to click on the down arrows. Don't edit the number for your hit point maximum. If you do and you make a mistake, then everything's gonna be like super messed up.
So, like, no chance to counter or anything like that?
Nope.
Now.
Hmm.
What's that?
Oh,
So
Jesus.
as these specters wheel around this chapel, kind of going through your bodies, wailing at the performance being interrupted, blackness covers your eyes before you feel water up to your shins, and the sounds of crying children. The floor of this bedroom is littered with creepy dolls, monstrous stuffed animals, and misshapen toys. 2 children, the same 2 you saw outside, Rose and Thorn, stand in the middle of this doorless, windowless, weeping uncontrollably, their tears filling up this room. Large tears continue to run down their faces, pooling in impossible quantities on the floorboards. You realize that this room only has so much space, and the water is rising.
No, fuck.
Let's go ahead and do a group perception check.
No, fuck me. Oh,
Yikes.
It's a group check.
X times 2.
God damn.
Yeah, exactly. Yikes.
All right, 13, 26, 17. Well, we have a party of 3, so I need 4 to pass, not 3. Okay.
Thank God.
We have a
So-
party of 5.
Wait, hold on. Do we have a party of 5?
Yeah,
One,
we
two.
have 5.
Oh, derp.
Yeah.
Derp. So you all hear a slurping noise coming from some of these dolls, but not all. And the dolls are obviously the ones that are at like the the foot of the bed. Rose and Thorn seem to be almost inconsolable, or whatever that word is. Inconsolable as they
Right.
continue to cry as the water begins to rise.
Someone dance for him.
I ain't doing the robot.
Now you have to do the robot. Do the robot.
I ain't doing the robot.
I'm gonna start by picking up the kids if they'll let me and popping them on my back to at least get them out of the
You
water.
attempt to pick them up, but they seemingly, your arms just go straight through them as if they too were illusions. They continue to cry. You think this place is going to be filled with water in about 4 minutes.
Oh Jesus Christ!
Hey, I've got a joke. Why are chickens so funny?
They cry even louder.
Oh, okay.
Well, that was a bad joke, I guess.
What? I was just going. Why are chickens so funny? Because.
Wow.
Give yourself a point of heroic inspiration because that is actually funny. That made me laugh. But Rahara, as you tell your joke, you do hear still that slurping noises coming from one of these dolls. Sound like as if something's either sucking up or sucking blood.
Bubble.
Wait a minute.
All right, I want to find out which one's making that slurping sound, so I'm gonna follow suit with Cade and help him check each one individually, figure out which one it is.
Yeah, go ahead and roll me
Yep.
an investigation check.
Am I doing the rolling or are you doing the rolling?
We can both do it because
you
we're both
can.
doing it.
That's a 27.
27. Sweet. So you, Layla, and you, Kate, are able to pinpoint two of these dolls that are making this slurping noise. It seems to be like some type of mechanical contraction kind of being inside them. But you do spot two, one on each end. So let's say this one and this one. So these two big babies.
Can I pick it up?
You can. It's pretty solid. It has a lot of heavy weight to it.
I want to push it over then.
You push it over, it splashes into the water. Thorn and Durst cry even louder from the noise. The water's probably about waist high, if not more,
Jeez.
to some of you.
Okay, fine. I put the doll in the bed.
Put the doll into the bed, and as you lift it out of the water, that mechanical noise kind of becomes even louder as if it's inside the doll.
Break it open.
You smash it open, and inside of it is what looks like a spiral drain. Right, the spiral drain sitting right on top of the bed where you broke it open.
Okay.
So move the beds.
It's still making that slurping noise, but it's just slurping up air.
Put it under the water.
I guess, yeah.
Yeah, you guys take that, and you take the drain, put it under the water, and you watch as the water level slowly begins to decrease. It seems to be now matching the pace that Thorn and Durst are crying, but it's not getting worse, but it's not getting better.
Breaking
So do
open the other one making that
with
noise.
this
And we're doing
You
this
rush
one.
over, break open the other one, and it too has a drain. This one, however, seems a bit damaged.
I cast Mending.
You cast Mending, bringing this device together, fixing it completely, place it underneath the water, and at the end of the room, a door opens. There's a bright light. Bright light coming out of this door right here.
That door wasn't there a moment ago. Can... Okay, I'll just go.
The
Oh, okay.
never mind.
Yeah, no, keep going. What's your question?
The only thing that I have going, the only thing that I could think to do in this situation is try to comfort them, like give them each a hug.
No, they just continue to sit there and cry. Their tears not.
They're incorporeal. They're not corporeal.
Yeah,
I'm
they're
here
not.
for
They're
you.
not really
Where
there.
is everybody else? Where are your tokens?
They're all in there.
we
They're all
don't know.
fucking buried.
Mine says it's paused.
Actually, no, seriously, no. Where are your tokens? I just gotta like repopulate your tokens.
Yeah, no, I can't even
Damn
see
it,
the game.
I keep need to turn off the fucking camera.
Well, mine's right there.
Yeah.
Well,
It's
no.
there.
I know you're not supposed
Like-
to see. Get on your side.
Well, this is what we've already been through, and I can't see nothing else. So
on Drim,
Well,
and
still.
then Rahara. No, I got Rahara. Samuel.
I don't know. Where you put them?
Oh man.
There you go.
oh gosh.
And let me hide all of
While we got a second, I'm just gonna go ahead and forewarn you. A reason I was late, I ate something and it's torn up my stomach. So if you hear me, be right back, and
these.
no,
it's
nothing
okay,
after that. Just so you guys know.
dude. Just know that you're in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Just know that you're in the
That
bathroom.
Yeah,
can't
it
be
may be a while.
There.
Okie dokie.
That's gonna be on the internet forever now.
Yeah, yeah. It's
Oh God, no!
This is recording. You forgot.
God damn, I forget. Delete.
What do we have?
I mean that's
So-
fine. It can't be any worse than the whole Edgelord event.
I'm
Yeah,
entirely
that was
lost.
really funny.
What did I just miss?
So you all go through those doors, basking in light, and you all appear on the second floor of the house. The Commodore is nowhere to be seen. Sarusanda nowhere to be found. But you do have the bodies of the Durst, mother and father, as well as Brigitta.
Okay.
And I think originally you guys had a plan of bringing them to the adult versions of Thorn and Rose to perhaps
Yes.
try to do something.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm gonna quickly regather those bodies then.
And you also have Ezreal's body also being up there, being monitored by Agreta still.
Yeah, we need to. I'll take it away. Yeah, I'm just gonna gather the bodies that I can see. You came out of that room. Who was in that room?
Gustav? I'll drag
Dad.
Gustav
Okay,
out.
we'll take everybody and we'll make our way back.
I'll also put Cigaretta's ashes in like a bottle.
I'm pretty sure actually Cyborg already or Kate already did that in the other
No. What are you
session.
talking
I'm pretty sure you put the ashes of Sigretta into like a bottle previously. But okay.
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right. Sweet. So you all gather up all the corpses of these individuals and imagine head upstairs or downstairs. You do hear Sarusanda talking to somebody downstairs, but you're unable to make out the second voice.
I want to quickly run upstairs because I told them that with their bodies.
Yeah, I'll head downstairs actually because I'm curious.
Okay. So handling upstairs first. Or actually, no. Well, what would everybody like to do? I'm gonna go around the table. So Layla's heading upstairs. Cade wants to go downstairs. Samuel, upstairs, downstairs.
I was gonna go downstairs with Cade just in
Downstairs?
case he
Okay.
needed back up.
Okay, Drim, upstairs, downstairs.
Well, since seems like they're going downstairs, I'll give Layla some backup.
Okay, cool. So Drim's going upstairs. Rahara.
Okay,
you
Rahara
put me
takes the
in
middle
middle-
floor.
You can just
What,
go
just-
down.
Just
Okay.
upstairs, downstairs.
just chills on the middle floor and is like, yes, it's all clear. Yeah, just nothing changes. Yeah, screw it. Since they don't have a tank, I'll go downstairs.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So Drim and Layla, you head upstairs. You very much remember the third floor. It was once filled with magical darkness, but that has since cleared. You hear Agreta still caring for Ezreal's body. Imagine you guys scoop Ezreal up and take him with you, or do you leave him there? I imagine you guys probably take him with you, right?
Yeah, we.
Okay,
well,
gotcha. So
and
you
tell Greta to go downstairs if she can.
So Udrim and Layla make it all the way upstairs to the attic to where Thorn and Rosavelda are. They seem to have been completely recovered from their previous injuries from the combat that took place with all of you. They look at you, bringing along the corpse of Brigitta and their parents. Thorn quickly turns away, almost like running back into his room, almost as if in like a childlike display of unable to process his emotions. Rose, on the other hand, is very composed. As she says,
I see it has come to fruition after all. You weren't able to rescue her.
Couldn't get to her, and there was an impaler that had her take through the heart. We couldn't in time.
Did you not have some type of resurrection magic? Or something of that nature to rescue her? You were meant to rescue her. You were meant to save her.
And that same impaler, with very little regard for any of the cultists or your parents that were in the room, did end up, unfortunately.
My parents had it coming. I cannot
They have, but they're still parents. And I wanted to offer you the option of what you want to do with their remains. That is none of my business. That is all you think.
Thank you for the consideration. It is quite kind of you, truly. My sweet poor Brigitta.
Rose slowly approaches you. Go and give me an insight check. I think you still have advantage on insights because of the Vecna's link there. 14, sweet. So you don't see any obvious agitation, no tensing of the muscles. She's not going to attack as she holds out her arms to receive the nursemaid.
I carefully hand her over. If we can rest, we may be able to still see, right? We're all exhausted.
Be sure to apologize for your party's ineptitude when you see us again, I'm sure.
And with almost a dismissive turn and a whip of the hair, she too walks into this room. And as she goes through the threshold, leaving behind the bodies of Gustav and Elizabeth, you watch as their bodies slowly turn into a wispy smoke before completely disappearing. You, Layla, catch the glimpse of first Griselda as she is presented in front of you, then perhaps a couple of inches shorter, a couple of inches shorter than that, obviously a young girl, a very young girl, before she reverts back to that 4'0" child size, who once had very bright eyes and are filled with hope when first interacting with you. Those child-sized eyes turn to look at you, Layla and Drim, before they too vanish.
Well, back down we get. Taking Azrael with. Rejoin the gang.
Cade, Samuel, Rahara. You all slowly eke your way downstairs, catching a glimpse of Sarusanda first. Before you catch the same image of Strahd himself.
Oh, fuck.
And as Layla and Drim, carrying the corpse of Ezreal, follows quickly behind, Strahds' eyes flick towards the stairs as he says,
So, intruders into my realm. We finally meet. In person. From the way the villagers spoke about you, I expected you to be more impressive. Ah well, I am forever disappointed with the insects that think themselves worthy of meeting me. I suppose I could entertain myself with either toying with you or destroying you. Why have you come to my domain? Be careful in your choice of words. It could be your last.
That's quite ominous there, Sir Strahd. Very spooky. You terrify me.
I would just in case add Sir to that. Just in case.
No, Sir Strahd is terrifying. Yes, absolutely.
There we go.
So we originally came in here looking for a rod piece. Our reasoning for gathering said piece is because the multiverse is under attack by Vecna. It's been a wild ride. Been a crazy ride. I would like to get off the ride. I'm sure my friends would love to get off the ride.
Well, that artifact that you have within your possession does not belong to you. It is for my domain. My followers, misguided they were trying to please me. If you say this Vecna is trying to unmake the multiverse, I must protect myself in my own. I have no quarrel with the Olmec Inquisition. Sadusanda here was explaining her appearance within my domain. You see, we have an uneasy truce. I see we perhaps have one more a part of that Inquisition.
as Strahd points to you, Samuel, and back at Sarasanda as he continues.
The Inquisitors are free to leave. Sarasanda, are these ones truly with you?
Sarasanda turns to you all, grasping the 3 emerald necklaces in her hand. Go ahead and roll a group insight check for me.
I apparently have advantage on that shit.
We all should.
You all do.
Oh, fuck yeah. 17, baby.
The
sweet,
18
checks there.
was the advantage roll. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, you
Okay.
should roll it with advantage.
No worries. You guys did great on your checks here overall as a group. So you
God.
all, breath is held. As you read Sarasanda's expression, blue light still emanating from her eyes as she's fingering the emerald trinkets. You can tell that she is split severely. She turns back to Strahd.
No, Lord Strahd. They are not with the Inquisition. Do with them as you will.
She's not wrong. We're not with the Inquisition, but we did come in here to help you.
I'm the
Head
only one
hangs
that's with the
down.
Inquisition.
Head held down, Sarasanda leaves. Watch as she pushes open the door, and it's not filled with blackness or mist. She's able to step out of the house, only with Strahd's approval.
Strahd, sir, you did specify that we could ask you to leave if we found you. I presume this is your true body?
It is indeed Vela. What?
Oh, you already know my name.
Of course, this is my domain. I know all of you, Jinrin. Layla Orahara Samuel Kincaid Corvenic 6, formerly known as Cyborg.
Ooh,
I like that.
Now, you wish to leave, but you have something that belongs to me. As I said, if Vecna truly is a threat to the multiverse, I must defend my own. Hand me that rod piece and you will be able to leave.
You never stipulated that we would have to give you anything in return for asking to leave, however. You simply said we had to find you, and we have found you.
Think about it from a lord's point of view. If I have the power to protect my own domain, what gives you the right to take that from a lord? Would say your cause is larger than my own. Perhaps I have plans to stop it myself.
Alright.
Or you to tell me what to do.
So, let's go about this in a different perspective there, Sir Strahd. I understand that you potentially have the power to protect your own domain. However, we're going at a much larger aspect. We're not trying to just protect your domain, but other domains in the same process.
You cannot protect my domain. Only I can.
Well,
how do you know?
You are nothing but a worm trespassing. Too big for his boots. Outside his realm of influence. How dare you?
I would also like to point out that we were pushed into this process, not simply just by others.
Oh, boo-hoo. Cry me a river so I can't cross. Everybody has their own decisions to make. Everybody has their own story. You think you're the only adventurers going across the multiverse trying to save it?
Nope. We just haven't crossed others.
I hope not.
Mortals.
Stubborn as we are.
Stubborn as you are.
He flicks his hand, and you watch as the candles that kind of trail this place go from a purple to a blue.
The purple was getting a bit old. I like this blue ambience.
I can't blame you. It's a better color. It clashes more with the red on you.
It matches my haircut.
Matches my eyes.
You do have beautiful.
Oh, I thank you.
It matches my one eye. I'm sorry.
But back to the matter in hand.
Yes, the negotiations.
If we were to theorize that, say, if we didn't do this, it would essentially be allowing the odds to be stacked more in Vecna's favor. Should he succeed elsewhere, he can amass power. Eventually amassing power to overwhelm you.
Or you can gain a very powerful ally, no? Wouldn't you like to have the Lord of Dread on your side?
Admittedly, the offer is very tempting.
Isn't it though? Isn't it quite sweet? Enough for you to taste.
I must ask that you at least try and see it from the other perspective. We
Go ahead and give me a group persuasion check at disadvantage.
Fuck me.
Group persuasion disadvantage.
Oh, it's a good thing I still got that one extra fucking magic bullshit.
goddamn.
And alright, cool. I'm gonna make that into a 10. Thankfully that goes with that shit, so I'm happy.
You know what?
Strahd,
I'm gonna use that inspiration roll. I could do better than a 5.
I'm gonna tell you to save it. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you to save it because the group check would still fail even with a higher number. Okay.
14, 15, 17.
So save it definitely. Strahd begins to pace kind of back and forth, still heeding your words, still listening. He's not tensing. He's not springing to attack. And instead, into your reply, he says,
perhaps this has been a little bit of a misunderstanding. You see, I have some very easy questions for you all to answer. And knowing you were able to get through the majority of my mind games with ease, some of you might be a bit more intelligent than others. Whose domain is this that you're in right now?
Yours, sir?
I believe
And
that would be
whose
yours.
house are you in?
Yours.
That would also be yours.
And whose stairs are you standing in? And what air are you breathing? Who does it all belong to?
I'd like to point out that I don't need air to breathe.
But the rest of us do, Cade.
Valid point.
This is not the time to be pointing out technicalities.
I also don't think
And
angels need breathe.
in which body did you find that artifact? Which body?
Kent
Which
says,
body?
Forget it.
Who is a...
as you see him kind of start making like that motion of like issuing for more information.
Housemaid of the Durst?
He gets what I'm coming from. The Durst family are what to me?
your servants.
Smart went out of the group. So as you can see, you have my property. Therefore, in all technicalities, you all are thieves. And what do you think a lord should do with thieves?
Technically, this is one of 7 pieces of a rod that was once whole, meaning it did not originally have all these different pieces, meaning it originally belonged as a whole to one other individual, which technically would not have been you, Sir Strahd. So while you are currently in possession, or were in possession of this particular rod piece, it was not originally yours as its whole. And as we are trying to gather all of said pieces and return them to their original structure as a whole piece, get permission to use that against Vecna and save everybody's asses, I kindly disagree.
Go ahead and roll a persuasion check at disadvantage for me, Layla. You try to convince him.
We're using technicalities here, so
There's a pause. He mulls and considers your words.
I see. I see, Layla. But there's something you must understand. Despite this being a piece of the Rod of 7 Parts, does not give the right for you to still dictate what I am to do with my property within my domain. Now, you all have been relatively hospitable, save for slaughtering some of my familiars, killing many of my cultists. I say I've been quite fair by sparing your lives so far, wouldn't you say?
Greatly appreciate that. Don't get me wrong.
I do like not dying again.
Yeah.
It's not a pleasant experience.
But we
No doubt
find
in that.
ourselves talking in circles.
Yeah, we do. How about a game?
It is rather frustrating. You're not willing to let us leave. We would like to leave. You want to save your domain. We would like to save your domain and everyone else's while we're at it.
You hear, kind of coming from the entranceway, another voice. A voice you think you haven't heard in quite some time, but still, the nails against the board, kind of scratchy voice of the first wizard that you came upon when you first got to Barovia.
Crap.
Sticks his
Oh,
head
this
in.
gentleman.
Strahd
Oh.
slowly turns his head towards Tricante.
Well, fuck.
Layla, go ahead and roll. Actually, no, you can't really see around the corner there, actually. Rahara, did that potion of thermal sight give you, how much time did we say? I think it was like an all-day thing. I'm like 90% sure.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was like an all-day thing. Okay, so through your thermal sight, Rahara, you see the outline or thermal image of what you're able to make out to be a dragon. It seems to be floating behind Tricante, still in that 1B area. And there is very dark blue, like cage-like either energy or cage-like impressions surrounding him.
Mm.
Right? Tricante voices up. My lord, these ones here are indeed trying to trick you. You see, they do have some claims that Lord Vecna is trying to undo the multiverse, but by the research that I have provided you earlier, if you are to retain your piece of the Rod of Seven Parts, your domain will be spared, despite him either destroying or remaking the rest of the multiverse.
I can hear him say that, right?
Oh, yeah. You guys see
Okay.
Tricante say all this straight to Strahd.
How can you guarantee that?
Yeah, who's to say that Vecna still won't fuck over this entire universe?
Who's to say Vecna
Yes.
doesn't have influence over you?
Exactly.
He will have 6 pieces of the rod. I'm pretty sure he'll be more than capable of taking the last one by force.
Yes.
Yeah.
We
Mhm.
are going to do a skill check.
Oh, fuck me.
It is going to be a contested check versus yours as a group. I want you guys to go ahead and make either a... I guess you guys would be trying to persuade, right? Nobody's trying to deceive.
Negative.
It's all persuasion at this point. We haven't lied about anything so far.
Okay,
I'm gonna do an insight on him, though. If that's okay.
sure. Go ahead and...
I'd also like to know if he's lying.
Sure.
Fuck it, we ball.
17.
17.
Also
19.
Or rather 17, 19, 17.
Mm-hmm.
And a 16. Nice. Good insight checks from everybody. Right? You're reading Tricante's expression. You're reading between the lines in his words, and you can tell they're laced with malice towards all of you for your slight against him. He definitely perhaps has a grudge against you. Perhaps
Got
he's
it.
pushing a little bit hard for his own agenda. So with that successful insight check, I'm going to allow you guys to roll flat on your persuasion. It's going to be a contested check with Tricante.
Mm.
Wait, so does that mean my advantage will be reinstated? Because the disadvantage has been removed?
Sure, for you, because you have the perfume of bewitching. I think that's what gives you your advantage, right?
Oh, wait, what?
Yeah, If you either click or hover the A, if you click
Yeah.
or hover it, it tells you exactly what actually gave you the advantage.
Oh, yeah. Oh, how about that?
Yeah, I mean, technically it's supposed to be within, technically it's supposed to be within creatures of 5 feet, but I'm okay with it just being at advantage.
Oh,
So
fair
yes,
enough.
Rahara, you yourself can go ahead and roll. Ooh, damn, he rolled good too. Fuck. He
Oh,
rolled,
fuck.
he rolled a
good.
21. Okay,
Fuck
let's send
me.
it.
I have an idea.
Yeah, what's that? Do
Don't
real
hate
quick?
me for it. I'm going to step up, and I'm going to ask Tricante to step up.
He doesn't.
I'm
He
not
he
even
looks at you with
trying.
disdain. Damn.
Can't beat that.
Perfect, because I think
Fuck
he's within
me.
range of this. I cast Zone of Truth on myself and him.
He counterspells you.
Which
I need
means he
you
knows
to-
for a fact.
No, I need you to go ahead and make a DC 17 Constitution saving throw.
Fantastic. I don't make it.
Sweet. Sweet. Your zone of he snaps his finger as you begin to cast your spell, and it gets zipped right out of the weave, literally pulled right from the air. Tricante voices up, "You see, Lord Strahd? You see? They try their tricks."
Also, the truth here.
I see deceit.
Me too.
I would like
Do-
everybody to try to tell the truth in this situation, and I have a spell that forces
Strahd
everybody-
claps.
Nope.
As he claps, it goes pitch black for about 2 seconds as all the candles go out, all the lights vanish. The moon itself, kind of pooling some dim light inside, goes black. And then within a moment, each of these candles and purple flames come back, illuminating the place. Strahd looks at each of you. You can see a slight vein kind of bulging on his right temple there.
You each have made your case. I like my options. Samuel, Layla, Dren, Rahara, Cade. Listen and listen well. This will be my final warning. Surrender what is rightfully mine, and you will leave this place unscathed from my hand. You can do what you wish with the wizard here. Matters not with me. I have to protect my own. If you stand against me, in my own domain, I guarantee you're not walking out of here.
I'll crawl if I have to, and I'll kill the wizard on the way out. We need this rod piece. We need you to understand.
How about when we get ready for the big face-off? How about we give you a VIP invitation to the fight? How's that sound? You can watch him die with your own eyes.
I'd rather not kill you. I'd rather not fight you, period.
I would rather not fight either. I am offering a guarantee at an alliance. When the time is right and when you face a Vecna, I will be there to your assist. All you have to do is surrender the rod piece.
How about this?
I wanted him writing it on blood.
Hold up. How about this? If you promise, and I'll even slice my hand, we could do a blood pact if you want. I don't care. If you want to be there, can you also make sure that the rod piece is there if we give it back to you?
The rod piece is required for that. Like, there is no getting out of that.
Yes. And then once we are said and done with it, you can have it right back whenever we're done with it. How about that? That way then it's back with you.
Stone cold expression.
What is our guarantee here?
Hold on.
Stone cold stone cold expression crosses Strahd's face as he looks at each of you, focusing in the end on you, Cade. A smile crosses his face as he says,
Of course I'll be there.
go ahead and roll an insight check. Cade and Cade alone.
We can't.
21.
You have no fucking idea.
God.
Okay. I sliced my hand. I'm saying shake.
Oil is so barbaric.
Would
Okay.
you rather blood?
If you prefer
Yeah,
blood,
would you
that's
rather
okay.
blood?
I'm a vampire indeed.
Would
As
you
he
like the
says
blood of
that,
a priest?
as he holds out his hand, wispy smoke forms as a chalice forms in his hand. Tricante, you see kind of etching backwards, giving you, Samuel, a clear view of what he has in a magical cage. You see a tied up Rini, the time dragon that you guys left outside with Rose and Thorn. It seems to be floating just a couple of paces away from Tricante. You don't see any obvious chains or lines, but Rini seems to be gagged. He looks up at you, locking eyes with you, Rahara. You can see him pleading for help. As Strahd holds out this goblet, Tricante kind of looking back and forth in anticipation. Strahd voices up.
Drop your blood within my goblet, and I will drink to it. I will know your exact positions no matter where you go within the multiverse. When you call my name, I'll be there.
Go ahead and roll the group insight check for me.
With advantage or just base?
No, well, you guys have your advantage on this.
Thank God, Drum.
Drum's really good at reading people.
Thank God.
Okay. So the group check would have technically failed, but Drim did roll above the DC, so I'm still going to give you guys something.
Oh, thank God.
I just have to figure out how to word it exactly the way I want to. Is you're all reading his expressions, trying to read in between or read if there's any lies laced in there with his words. Drim, you see the faintest twitch of a smile on his face. Perhaps he's anticipating. He's anxious. He's wanting to taste all of your blood. You look in his eyes, and you can see a conviction. Perhaps Strahd will hold up on his end of the bargain, but perhaps you're not 100% sure.
I want to cast Augury.
What would you be trying to gleam?
Whether or not fucking if we do it or don't do it. If we do it, bad or good.
My. Indeed, do you not trust me? You have to rely on such divination tricks? No. Let this be of your own volition. As I said, call upon me. When you face Vecna, and I will be there.
No.
Okay.
You could, of course, still cast Augury if you so choose.
Wait a minute. Group huddle. Wait a minute.
Yeah, go ahead
Football huddle, football huddle.
Go ahead and do your group huddle.
Give us one quick, Sir Strahd.
Yeah, we're all like arms crossed, like cyborgs
okay.
holding up a finger. Like, give us a second.
Just like holding up
Not
like a little timeout sign with your hands.
Yeah.
1 second. 1 moment, please,
Let's
sir.
not leave him waiting too long, though. I honestly.
Yes, we don't want to get
Yeah,
too
he's
long.
gonna get
Either
patient as fuck.
either we fight or we're fucked. He doesn't
No.
care what we do with the wizard. We need to save the baby dragon. We make this pact. He leaves us the hell alone. We GTFO. We kill the wizard and we save the dragon.
Well, I did actually manage to get eyes on the dragon through the wall. Thank God for alchemy, right?
Fucking no.
Thank God for alchemy.
Right. Anyway,
We could kind of add that to our deal. if we
with
could-
what
We're
he
stuck
said
between a
about
rock and a
the
hard place right now.
with what he said about the whole blood thing, about knowing where we are. He only really needs to know where one of us are, right?
Yes.
Hold on.
That is.
Yes, he only
That,
needs
yes,
to know
please
where one
do.
of us
Thank
are.
you. Thank you for taking those off. That works. GTFO, go away.
He only
Right,
needs to
so
know where one person is, and
Or you could just mute
I've
yourself.
already lost everything that I hold dear, and I don't give a fuck if he knows where
well,
I am.
put it this way. I'm no stranger to making deals like this, and I've got one or two tricks up my sleeve. Don't worry about it.
The thing is,
Like a reason
you have
between that,
things to
though.
lose, Rahara. You have, I'm pretty sure, a family outside of this adventure. I know for a fact that me traveling through the multiverse with the Inquisition, I've heard each and every one of your names. I know what you all have waiting at home. I have nothing. I have absolutely nothing, and I have nothing to lose. I give no fucks if he comes after me and kills me. I'd like to see him try.
Well, he also has a truce with you, so
Exactly. He has a truce with the Inquisition. So, it only makes sense that it has to be me.
fair enough. I kind
I
of
mean-
concur in this endeavor.
Makes sense to me.
Yeah, hard to argue. Okay. Drum, what you think? You've been awful quiet.
Yeah, Jim.
I mean, I'll go with the group.
Oh. And,
Okay.
I'm going to throw in a little extra. So
You guys good?
so
Yep.
let me
Take
take
it off.
Oh, not good.
GTFO. We're not done yet, God. Go away.
Yeah, God.
Right. So we.
But yes, I concur.
It's the only thing that makes sense right now, and I am the one holding the rod currently. And
Yeah.
if I'm giving this up, I'm going to give it up with my blood.
Okay.
Okay. So
Alright.
Lord Strahd.
Oh, we're all in agreement.
I think so.
I believe
Yes?
so. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
As a final request, he leaves us alone. I'm killing the fucking wizard.
Yeah.
Okay.
To be honest,
glad.
I-
All right, you're good.
Fantastic.
Headset back on, please.
What happens to the wizard? I don't really care, but
He said he didn't care neither. It's great.
All right.
but
Have
not
you
just
all
that.
come to a decision?
We
My
have.
chalice is
We have,
empty.
sir. Samuel's going to step up and look
I
Strahd in the
wanted to-
eyes.
I wanted to
He's
throw
going to
in
take his knife.
taking- I wanted to throw in taking the dragon with us.
Obviously.
Yes.
I care not for the dragon, care not for the mage. Do what you will. Give me your
Perfect.
blood.
Oh, we.
That's all I need to know. Samuel's going to take a small knife. He's going to cut his hand, and he's going to start squeezing his own blood into it to fill it to the full.
Drip, drip, drip.
And Layla would like to prepare by getting into the wizard's face.
You all watch as Samuel slits his hand and his blood's continuing to pour and pour and pour from a deep gash. His intent to fill up the cup. And as it hits like probably a quarter of the way, it seems to go down and back up and go down and back up. Strahd turns and continues to look at each of you. Samuel, you're still bleeding out of your hand.
I heal the wound myself. And I'm going to look at Strahd and tell him simply, I care not for myself. You know what I have lost. You know who I am. You know why I joined the church.
I care
way I
not
give
for
up this-
you.
The way I give up this rod is you drink this right now. That is my counteroffer.
Strahd looks at you. Straight to your face, Samuel. I need you to go ahead and make a DC 18 Constitution saving throw as you watch your blood from your hand begin to rise. Not fall into the cup, not fall into the ground, but instead rise in the air.
I'll throw guidance. Huh?
Guidance
13 plus
guidance doesn't work for saving throws, right? You watch as that blood like flies up into the air, forms an arc, and just flows right into Strahd's mouth. As you're going to take 18 points of necrotic damage, and your hit point maximum is decreased by 18.
That's nice.
Do we
Nice
need to leave you
indeed.
to your?
It's
Do
the
we need to
blood of a
leave you?
priest, I know.
Oh, do we need to leave you? Are you okay?
This is not
Now,
what
do you
we
want this
agreed
rod or
to.
no?
You said you wanted blood. Samuel offered his blood.
Go ahead and give me Samuel. You're the one
Yeah.
trying to convince him to just take yours and yours alone. Go ahead and make a persuasion check. It's a high DC. You guys have gained enough confidence in Strahd, so I'm not going to make you roll at disadvantage here. But it is a high DC, but not impossible. Go ahead and roll a persuasion check for me. DC's 20.
Any more flash of genius?
Nope.
Okay.
I haven't been able to
Damn it,
catch
Rowan, I fucking
you short
told
rest.
you.
I only have one guidance left.
It's not good.
Yeah, it's not going to be able to make it. And Cyborg, you don't, or shit, Cade, you don't have any more flash of geniuses?
No. I haven't been able to do a
Damn.
short rest.
Damn. No, that was good on you guys. Oh, no, it was a high DC, but told.
Could have probably looked out. Strahd, your blood is sweet, Samuel, and I will savor it.
As he says that, you can feel like the faintest touch upon the side of your neck, as if Strahd's very own tongue was licking the side of your neck. He turns to you, Layla, Drim, Rahara, and Cade, his goblet still being needed to be filled. Each of
I
you
don't know if
wants
you want
to
oil.
make a persuasion check after giving your own blood to perhaps stop the rest of the party from giving their blood. I will allow that.
Fuck, I'll do it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if anyone's gonna pass that shit, it's gonna be him.
Okay. Do you want to make your persuasion check first, or slit your hand first, Drim?
I'll slip my hand first. Go ahead and maybe that'll help make this easier.
Okay, gotcha. You slit your hand and blood begins to flow into the chalice. And much like Samuel, you watch as after your blood hits the goblet, it fills probably about a little less than halfway there before it kind of sinks down again and then go back up as if it's not gaining any more. Then suddenly the blood from your palm begins to arc. I need you to go ahead and make that DC 18 Constitution saving throw for me. Does a sanguine drain.
Alright. No, awesome. There it is. I'm gonna use my ability to reroll that.
Okay. Gotcha. Go ahead.
Fuck, that was work.
Okay. Blood enters
Oh wait, hold on a
Strahd's
second. I
mouth.
actually have something for this.
Oh, what do you have?
wait for it. Me. Where is it? Fuck, never mind. It's only for attack rolls.
It's only for attack rolls. All right, so
Yeah.
you, Drim, are going to take 14 points of necrotic damage. And your hit point maximum is decreased by 14. That's Strahd.
Oh, that's good. Nice.
He's having fun with
Try not
that.
to sound so
Yeah.
creepy about that.
I can't fucking handle that reaction.
That's like really jacked up.
Oh.
We need to dial you down.
Literally
No,
making my
dial
fucking
it.
skin crawl right
I'm
now.
gonna
It's
say
so
yes,
awful.
Drim,
no.
go ahead and make that
No.
persuasion check. Okay.
Yeah.
The DC is still going to be 20 here. It's just going to be a flat 20. Unless you guys do something weird that it might go up to 25. But you haven't insulted him.
Fuck.
Damn. Okay. Strahd jingles his little cup to the remaining 3.
Do I have anything I can use?
You can spend another hit point, or no, that's for saving throws, right? For the focus
Yeah.
point to reroll. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Layla, Rahara, Cade, Strahd turns to you. You see his
Oh, wait, hold on a
eyes
second.
beat red, almost
I
as
actually
if
have
he's
heroic
drunk or high.
inspiration.
Okay, fuck yeah. Go ahead and reroll. Let's see. Just need a 16 or
Thank
above,
God.
buddy.
Okay, so for persuasion.
Oh yeah.
Come on, baby.
16.
Okay.
Nice, nice. Let's go.
Pretty sure he didn't want
Jared.
oil in his cup anyways.
Your blood is exquisite. I am satisfied. Knowing
Samuel's
where
gonna-
you two are at all times suffices. Now the rod, please, if you so
Samuel's
will.
gonna slowly pull out the rod, and just in a formal manner of just like trying to be respectful to him, he's gonna kneel down like in a knight's pose and hand it to Strahd.
Thank you.
May I, Sir Strahd, I don't mean to interrupt you. I really want to kill this wizard. Would you prefer I do that outside, or
We don't want to get blood on your carpet, sir.
we've made a big enough mess? I don't want to make it any worse.
You issue your words to Strahd, but his eyes are plastered onto the rod that Samuel was holding up. You see his bloodshot eyes, almost blood drunk from drinking the blood of Samuel and Drim here, flicker to you for just a moment, Layla, before locking back onto that rod. He's not
Beautiful, I'm
paying
gonna
you
drop
any
that.
mod. All right, we're gonna roll for initiative here. In just a second, as you
Yeah.
you
Lop
give
his head off.
Strahd the
rod.
rod, and you watch as he vanishes in a poof of bats. Okay, let me get some things situated here. As Tricontes, he's of course been preparing for this as well.
All right. Before we do this, can we please take a quick pause because clearly I have to go pick up.
Oh,
Ron.
yeah. Let's take a little
Cool.
pause. It's probably gonna
Yeah,
miss a
absolutely.
save. Okay, cool. All right, sweet. So there it is, up
recording?
on there.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm recording. Gotcha. So you're first, Layla. Is this wizard's eyes is wide. He cast shield preemptively. So reaction. AC is now
Oh,
20,
lovely.
23.
No reaction.
AC is
Beautiful,
23.
Beautiful, beautiful. Okay. We're gonna start with a
or
precise
22.
strike. His AC is 22.
Yeah, AC is 22. Sweet, until the start
Yep.
of his next turn. Boom. Punches straight through. 17 points of damage. Love it.
Plus the precise strike, which is what, 1d8?
Or,
Okay.
yeah.
Let me confirm really quick. Yeah, precise strike plus another.
3 points. Okay.
Beautiful, beautiful. Where the hell are my precise strike? There it is. And that does cleave, so we're gonna swap over to the lance now.
Let's see.
That definitely hits.
Okay.
That also will be
Yeah, that's a 19
with
save.
the topple.
Yep, he saved for a 19.
Booty head.
But your lance manages to glance his side because the 26 would hit. Okay, good damage. Anything else?
Cool. Action surge. Fuck you.
Another 2 coming right at him.
Yep.
The 29
Topple,
that's
please.
gonna hit. He saves. Damn,
Again?
I'm using all my fucking good rolls. No,
Ah.
All the good
One
ones.
more.
no.
A natty motherfucker.
Ow, this one's
Up
gonna,
again.
Yeah, this one's gonna fucking hurt. Oh, I fell. He's prone.
Beautiful. So now all of you guys all have
Hold on, he's gotta
that
make.
lovely.
He's got fly spell on him too. He's got to make 4. Okay, gotcha. His fly spell also goes away because he broke concentration. So 16 points on the crit.
Yep.
Okay,
16 on
fuck yeah, dude. That's a lot of damage there as you managed to trip him up there, giving him the prone condition with your lance there.
Oh wait. Bonus action. You're prone.
Oh, you're gonna use your hooves or your shield bash? 19's gonna miss though.
19 wouldn't hit.
Yeah.
Yep. No, that's fine.
Okay, gotcha. So Drims go.
So advantage for all my hits.
Yep, advantage. You start wailing on this guy. You see Rini there behind him through the double doors, eyes gleaming with pride as you guys beat the fuck out of this wizard.
Let's see.
And that shield spell still up
29
there.
for the
That's gonna
first one.
punch him right in the face. You see a couple of his teeth come loose, skitter across the ground.
28 for the
Fucking left hook, right hook.
Alright.
There's a
we'll go
wailing
with
on
the
this
damage
guy.
for these.
Where's that stunning strike at?
I'm gonna do it with the
11.
flurry of blows.
Fuck yeah.
Okay, so that's
20, 21.
then flurry of blows.
It's a con save, right?
Yeah, I'll go ahead and do the stunning strike. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
Shit.
19
yeah, he,
con.
he failed. Okay, so
Alright.
he's stunned.
All right. So now it's going to be. Dirty 30. Nat 20, I'm gonna go ahead and roll that
Damn.
one.
Yeah, you guys just fucking wailing on it. This guy's like on the fucking ground trying to
So
cover his
it's-
fucking
We're
face.
just kicking him while he's fucking
Just-
down.
Covering his
19, I'm
fucking
gonna make
face.
that one also
I'll
a hand of
let him
harm.
use the axe,
Okay.
And yes, I can eventually make another.
So,
He's like,
Okay. So let's
Plus
talk
he's
about
poisoned.
Okay,
11.
gotcha.
okay, and
So poisoned, prone, and stunned. Love it.
Damn.
then, all right, and now
Man's
we'll
got all
do
the
the
status
2 hits
effects.
for the other attacks. So it's gonna be 14 for the one, and then 14 for the other.
Okay, for the 2 flare blows that did hit. Okay, gotcha. 28. Gotcha. Good damage
Well,
there.
the 2 flurry blows that weren't a crit.
Yeah.
All right, and
Okey-dokey.
so he's poisoned, stunned, and proned.
Poison
I
stunned
went
and
my turn.
turn. Alright, sweet. So his shield drops at the start of his turn. He can still move, so he's just gonna stand back up, and that's all he can do. Rahara, this guy is kind of standing back up, teeth missing. Fuck him up.
Okie dokie. Let's just move it. What's he say again? That would be?
Oh no.
It's still 23.
Nope.
What?
It is down to 17.
That went away. So
Yeah,
Oh,
that
thank,
went away.
oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. Thank the gods. Okie doke. Alright.
And should still have
Um,
advantage because of the stunned.
Yep, still have advantage because it's stunned. Correct.
Burn action to set the sword on fire. Burn my bonus action, sorry.
Go homework.
Oh, hang on. Shit. Hang on. Hang on. I did not roll advantage on that one.
I gotcha.
Oh, that one was me advantage.
Oh my god. Yeah, imagine already. Yeah, you already bonused action to activate your flame sword. So make sure you crit the flame damage as well.
Right, okie dokie.
Yeah, I gotta lie. I don't think you're.
No, dude, he's not gonna get a fucking chance.
No, he's not. We will not allow it.
Damage first for the crit. Okie
Yeah.
doke. So that is 7 for. I'll just roll 4d6. That. Oh,
46.
fire damage. 17 fire damage.
Okay, gotcha. He's well
Alrighty.
beyond. He's well beyond bloodied.
Okay, next hit. Come on, oh god
Okay,
damn.
next hit.
10. Oh, that one misses there.
Aw.
Kind of swinging and miss. And Drim's just like punching this guy in the fucking
I am
face.
forgetting to roll these advantage, but fuck it, I'll just do my last one at advantage. Because brain is mush right now.
I got you. It's it's late for you over there.
8
Oh,
so I missed. I only
but
missed.
give me
I only
one
hit
more.
one.
No, give me one more roll because of the 10. You didn't roll at advantage on that one.
Oh, okay.
Just a flat one.
Brain is absolute mush. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Nice.
that was it.
Hey.
Sweet.
And that is another 7. No, 10 slashing
10
and 8
and 8
fire.
fire. Okay, sweet. Samuel.
I'm not gonna have to do anything.
Okay. Oh,
He's got less than 100 HP now.
Wait, what?
Start with.
oh. How is he prone in any way?
No, he's
He's
stunned.
stunned.
So attacks have
Fantastic.
advantage against him.
Fantastic. I'm going to at first level cast guiding bolt.
And guiding bolts.
Yes.
Okay. Send it. Do you have
For
spell
8.
slots left?
I have one level 1 spell slot left.
Okay, send it.
So 25, that hits, alright?
It does.
Fantastic. That is going to be 14 radiant damage
14
coming his
points
way.
of radiant damage. All right. Anything else?
I'm just going to move right here and
Okay.
just be prepared with Spare the Dying.
Okay. Caden.
Alright, cool. I'm gonna cast Ray Frost.
Okay.
This one looks so ugly.
And
Oh my
make
so
sure to roll at
advantage.
advantage. Correct.
And 23. That's fine.
Yeah, that hits.
Alright, cool. That's gonna be 4d8, just because it's effective. I also get the extra 1d8 as well, and 18.
18 points
Sweet.
on top of that. Okay.
And I'm pretty sure that's all I can do, because I don't have
Okay.
any more bonus actions.
Gotcha.
'cause of
Top of the
bonus
order,
bonus.
Layla, you watch as like a spectral white energy radiates from Rini onto Tricante himself. You see some of his teeth begin to regrow as you see Rini lose about a quarter of his vitality being transferred to Tricante here. Here you go.
Any chance I can tell how to break the cage?
No, it's a magical cage. You probably wouldn't know. Not off the top of your bat. One thing's for sure, if you fucking kill him, the Adolfo can probably end whatever he's doing.
Gotcha. Okay. Don't worry, little baby. We'll get you out.
It's like a whole
precise
other,
strike again.
yeah, another round of attacks. And he's stunned until the start of your next turn, right, Jim?
Yep.
Yeah, 22's
Okay.
gonna hit.
Precise strike regardless, just for the extra damage.
I gotcha.
On that one.
11.
And stunned, so still at advantage, right?
Yep.
Okay, cool. 23 on that one. Let me roll you a d8 for precise strike damage.
3. Okay.
Nope. Come on, click off, goddamn you. Beautiful.
56 for 7 there. Rini manages to slip off the fucking gag. He says, "Get this motherfucker."
Here we go, buddy.
Drum, you go.
And wait, I'm gonna stay within range and just step over here so that everyone can get in here and beat the fuck out of this dude in the corner.
Okay.
Okay. Did he get toppled or anything during the last turn? Because the audio cut for a minute.
Oh, he did not make his save for
yeah,
topple.
that's true. You hit
He's
him
got
like
2 to
what,
make
twice?
those. Yeah.
Oh, he fails.
Fails, so he's toppled again.
Yeah.
Haha.
Which
He
means
toppled, knock him
still
back
at
down.
advantage.
Alright.
On him again. On him again, Glenn.
I don't feel bad at all.
He's gonna reaction and shield for his last one, so AC's 22.
Doesn't fucking matter.
It's not gonna matter.
And then
Yeah,
what stunning strike?
It's a con save, right? Con save?
Con of 19.
Fails.
Dog! We're just bullying him.
Yeah, we are just doing him.
Fucking Layla trips him up with the lance, fucking Drim. Just grab him by the fucking robe, just punching this guy in the fucking face.
I need
Just
to
over
this
and
fight
over
better.
and over
This is
again.
so fucking-
This is very
Sleep.
cathartic. It really is.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
Yeah, he's got 21 HP left and whatnot, right?
No.
God
Yeah,
damn.
you guys are just
Yeah,
fucking
this motherfucker.
grinding him down, just fucking fluid blows, just punching his fucking
Like-
face in.
We're like a
Oh,
bunch of
I
high
see if
school
I can get a
bullies
crit.
just
Let's see
beating
if
up
I
the
can get a
nerd.
crit.
Rini voices
There's
up.
the crit.
Oh,
There's the
nice.
He's gone.
Look at that.
He's gone.
Yeah, that is.
Nice.
What does this fucking beatdown look like? Jesus Christ!
Grab him. No, I'm just gonna grab him by the front of his cloak, hold him down, and just start punching his face over and over and over again.
Say, go to sleep, 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 go to sleep.
Oh, fuck me, dude. You cave his fucking face in severely. You watch as that spectral cage holding Rini vanishes. The dragon landing gracefully onto his feet. Yeah. Yeah, big time. That was
Hey, Grim, you want to do it again?
That was hilarious.
fuck
Dog.
me.
We just bullied the shit out of him.
Okay.
Just like, go to
Hey,
sleep, go to
Jordan, you
sleep,
wanna
go
do it
to sleep,
again?
go to sleep.
Oh,
Let's
damn,
go
dog.
again.
Just
You wanna do it again?
revives
Yes or
him
no?
just to beat the shit out of him again.
Nah. This one was good.
The epic, crazy, near-death experience battle with Strahd and his vampires that would come out of fucking the walls, or beat the fuck out of this wizard that literally can't do anything. You guys chose to beat the fuck out of the wizard that can't do
yeah,
anything.
we beat the hell out of the nerd that rescued Blitz in school.
Fucking nerd.
This is what you get for your bullshit that you try doing with your fucking master, dog.
Yeah. Rini lands on the ground safe. You guys rescued this time dragon. Rini jumps up and down with joy. He says, "Don't worry, Rose and Thorn are safe. We should go outside to meet them. Hurry, hurry." Right?
Okay.
So you guys successfully managed to rescue Rini before his vitality got drained out completely.
Fucking, just in general.
Fucking stunning strike.
Stunning strike, goes prone. Fucking, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep.
So as you guys come out of the house with Ezreal's body in tow, something that strikes your attention first is that you see Rose and Thorn there still playing with a version of Rini. But as Rini and you come out of the house, you see that version slowly start to fade away.
Oh, time dragon can't be in two places at once. I guess that makes sense.
As Rini comes through here, Rose and Thorn obviously confused as Rini was once like behind them, and now he's in front of them. They look up at all of you. They says, "Were you able to save our nursemaid Brigitta? You guys were only in there for like 5 minutes. Did you guys?"
Oh my! Was it really that short?
Go ahead and give a perception check.
Timey-wimey.
A group perception check for me.
Oh, okay, cool.
Shit.
Fuck.
Hey, actually 13. A decent one.
Oh,
Actually,
But
great
no.
checks. So, you all almost at like a side glance, something almost imperceivable, except your senses are so attuned to the surroundings with Rini, you catch glimpses of what look like very faint echoes of yourselves, including a walking Ezreal heading towards the Death House, being led by Sarusana.
Oh my!
Right?
Oh, fuck me.
You see on the opposite side of the dirt road 2 other very thin images of a Rose and Thorn. But
The adult ones?
no, children on the other side, like right here, on top of yours.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
The images of your past, perhaps future, or present selves seem to be engaging in a conversation. There is no Rini situated with them over there. Rose and Thorn look up at you all. Well, where is she?
I'm gonna be straight with you guys. So Rini here, this cute little thing. Rini is a time dragon, right? So we ended up meeting grown-up Rose and Thorn.
Us?
Grown-up you! It was amazing. I never thought I'd see you guys grown up, but we did. Pretty cool. We got Brigitta to the grown-up Rose, and then you guys just disappeared out of nowhere.
It's kind of confusing, but does that mean Brigitta's safe? Is she happy with grown-up me?
I would say she'd be very happy to be with grown-up you.
Well, I guess that's okay. Thank you, Miss Layla. Thank you, Mr. Drim, Mr. Rahara, Mr. Cade, and
This is our new friend Samuel. We found him down below.
oh, thank you, Mr. Samuel.
just Samuel's gonna give a hearty head nod.
You watch Rose and Thorn kind of hold hands as they pat Rini on the head once again. As they begin to skip towards the house, Rose stops and turns back and says, Did you guys get all of the mean monsters in the house?
Shouldn't be any more mean monsters in the house.
Should
Okay,
be.
cool.
Just be mindful. Don't go into the basement.
Oh, the basements, we're not allowed to go down there.
Rightfully so. Stay out of the basement.
Okay. And as they approach and get closer towards the death house, almost in the reverse image, Layla, of when you were in the attic and saw Rose depart, going from an adult to a childlike version of herself, you see the opposite. Right? Of Rose and Thorn turning into preteens, teenagers, young adults, and then finally into geriatrics. Never succumbing to the vampiric curse that they suffered in a different timeline.
Okay, can we stop with the sad stuff now? I'm gonna fucking cry.
So no
Time is
butterfly
its-
effect. But that was a
Rini,
good butterfly effect.
Rini comes over to the body of Ezreal and kind of gives him a little nudge. Rini looks up. I'm sorry about your friend Ezreal.
Not
Gives
a
him
lot
little
we
head
can do.
pats. Gives him
Daniel.
little head pats. Don't worry about it.
Samuel's gonna just put his hand on the time dragon
Hey,
and
no.
just pet him and say,
You guys can share.
"It's okay. It happens in every timeline."
Well, did you guys manage to find anything to help me get back home? As you guys recall, again, can you guys recall anything you picked up in the library? In the death house?
I found
Sure.
my note, actually.
And your notes?
Yes, I actually found all of my notes.
Oh, nice.
Yes, I found them synced in my backup in my cloud.
Oh, that's
Thank
dope.
God.
No.
But you do
Yeah.
recall
Uh,
the Time Mausoleum
Yeah.
is where time dragons originate from.
that's a place we gotta go to, right?
It is. It is a place. Alright.
Okay.
So we can just bring him with.
As you say that, a portal opens up. It's the same portal that you've seen in your previous escapades in trying to retrieve these rod pieces. Rini looks back at you all, then look towards the portal. Did one of you guys do that?
Nope. But we know who
Nope.
does.
We certainly
hop on
know
the back?
who does.
Yeah, I think it's time.
Let's go.
Time for us to go. Yeah, let's go home. We're taking me home.
We're gonna work
Yay.
on getting you home. This isn't quite home yet, but we're getting there.
Okay.
Slowly but surely.
Imagine you guys jump right through the portal.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah, brother. We're getting
So
the fuck out
as
of here.
you jump through the portal, you all step through the portal and find yourselves in a vast chamber where time seems to bend and fracture, revealing glimpses of the past, present, and future. At the heart of this realm lies a gargantuan time dragon, its shimmering scales reflecting infinite possibilities, its gaze weighing your fate. You watch as Rini slowly begins to fade as the dragon speaks in an echo of forgotten moments.
Oh.
Call and I will be there. With that, a portal of swirling circles of swirling colors opens beneath you as you fall and reappear on the dais of the sanctum. Mordecai's screams of pain still echoing throughout the chambers. What I want all of you to add to your inventories is search Time of the Dragon.
What kind of item
Oh
is
my
it?
god, I understand now.
That makes so much more sense.
Is it a
Time of the
consumable or?
dragon?
Yeah.
Nope, it's an item that I made.
Okay, so permanent magic items it goes.
Oh.
Oh.
So it's a it's a single use item to be able to summon an adult time dragon of Red S Snooper. Only use it
Wait,
once.
wait.
Yes, you heard that correctly.
No.
Thank you.
Look at the fucking library next to Silverhand.
What are you talking? Duh, that's what.
Oh my god! I didn't pick up on that.
My God. Oh, I love you, my dear brother.
You hear screams of pain as you hear a voice echo out. You've returned! Come, bring the fourth piece! We need it! We need
Fuck,
the
I forgot about this.
Mordekainen's condition has worsened. Please, come quickly.
Samuel, any chance you might be able to help with this?
Ah!
When I
You hear
rest,
screams
yes.
of pain. It hurts!
All I have is spare the dying.
I don't think that's gonna fucking work.
Some of you
It's worth a try.
As some of you come into the room, you see those black flames still licking and lapping at Mordekainen's skin, both healing, burning, and healing him at the same time. The sword of Ka is still clutched on the center of his chest. You hear a voice that is not Mordekainen's that says,
No matter where he is, no matter how far I must travel, I will kill Vecna.
and that's where we're going to end.
Sweet, level 17. And long rest.
Hand lockers.